Hey Makers Church, Pastor Dyer here. I just wanted to take a moment and show you some highlights and a recap of how God was able to use your generosity this year to bless so many others. We know that 2020 was our year as a church to be here for good. We started the year with a campaign to renovate our church building to prepare us for ministry for the next 100 years. And as we all know, a few months into the year, that changed drastically. Instead of raising money for a building, we shifted our funds to raise a benevolence fund so that we can be a blessing to the city. And that is exactly what we did. And you all showed up for that. We've had an incredible amount of you give generously to our benevolence fund and to our normal operating fund so that we can continue to be the church and be here for good. I can't thank you enough for showing up with your generosity in a really, really challenging year. You've afforded us the opportunity to be the hands and feet of Jesus. And for that, we are forever grateful. Let's take a look at what we've been able to do together as Makers Church.
From Hope for San Diego, and I just want to give you a great big thank you, Makers Church. You truly are a church that is here for good in our city. Your campaign with the match that Makers provided raised more than $9,000 to alleviate suffering right here in San Diego. During this time of crisis, truly this was a demonstration of Christ's love through you to our neighbors in need. So thank you so much. As you can imagine, our nonprofit partners have had to step up in extraordinary ways in this extraordinary year to provide above and beyond for the people that they serve. Things like rent assistance, food assistance, technology weren't in their budgets for this year. And so your gift really filled in the gaps to help them keep providing for these essential needs. So thank you so much, and thank you for being here for good.
Makers family, thank you so much. Because of your generosity in 2020, the care team was able to do 365 things, including sending 178 cards. We delivered 63 meals, and that is not including sending gift cards or Grubhub. And 9 new babies were born into our family, our church family. And so we were able to give new baby gifts and new baby meals.
For you are our source of strength, an ever-present help in trouble, an ever-present help in trouble. You're our refuge, you're our refuge.
Makers family, Megan Dyer here. I hope your 2021 is off to a healthy and safe start. I am continuously just so blown away by the generosity of this community. My family was supposed to fly out for the holidays, but with the COVID restrictions, we decided it was best for us to spend the holidays apart this year. The Makers care team got wind of this and dropped off a beautiful care package full of activities and treats and food. And it meant more to me than I can even put into words. So thank you, Makers Care Team, for making me feel so loved. And for those of you who continue to give so faithfully, thank you for making things like this possible for our community. I love you all. I'm air hugging all of you. I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Rest in you, Lord, sustain us.
Hello, Makers Church. Just wanted to take a moment to thank you for all the ways that you have supported us this past year. When COVID hit back in March, you guys really stepped up and you started making blankets for us, which we've been able to give our neighbors on the streets. You brought Easter baskets for the children here at the mission. You supported our COVID relief fund, which allows us to serve 5 times as many food pantries as we used to serve with groceries every week. And then you took your Thanksgiving week and spent it in prayer and fasting, and you sacrificed meals so that you could give that money to us, and we were able to provide hot Thanksgiving meals to 700 of our most vulnerable neighbors on the streets. So thank you so much. We consider you guys an all-star church partner. You really know how to live and love like Jesus, and we look forward to all the ways that he'll bring us together to serve those in need this year. Thanks so much, and God bless.
I'm with our family advocacy ministry at church. We wrap around families that are fostering, and I just want to give a huge shout out thank you to our families and all of our volunteers that are helping wrap around these families in our community and outside. Thanks so much.
Teach me your ways. Teach me your ways. Show me, God, the beauty in these wounds. Teach me your ways. Teach me your ways.
I'm Sherry from Bridge of Hope.
Hello, I'm Cece from Bridge of Hope.
We just want to say thank you, Makers Church. Thank you to the whole community there for blessing us again this Christmas with just incredible generosity.
Thank you so much for all the presents that came to our community, and these communities were so blessed by all the toys, all the gifts that you brought to us. Thank you so much for blessing my community.
Thank you so much too for just your partnership over the many years. You guys have been abundantly generous and kind, and so thank you. We love you, and we hope to see you here.
I hope you can come and visit us. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Happy
Bye.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, it's Mark here. Once again, thank you for your generosity. Your giving has allowed us to be the church in so many ways in a year where it felt like the church was more needed than ever. One of the areas that I oversee here at Makers is our tech and production. And because of COVID, we had to pivot pretty quickly to doing most everything online, including Sundays. And it took some learning and some new gear, but we together made it happen. And your giving allowed us to produce and share life-giving content for our people and to communicate the gospel in new ways to new audiences. And even more people than ever got to experience a taste of Makers Church, which was an unforeseen blessing. And another team I oversee here is our worship and creative arts. And though it was a ton of work because we were being overly careful and wise with all the safety protocols, we were able to record over 30 worship songs over the course of the year for our people. And we even recorded and released a brand new 3-song original worship EP. So you can check it out, find it on iTunes, Spotify, it's on our website. It's called Lead Me to Stay. It was super fun to do. So once again, thank you, we love you, and God bless.
Hey Makers Church, Pastor Shalise here, and I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for your generosity, for sticking with us through a crazy year. You know, as I was walking around Coronado today, I was just thinking about that phrase that says, a rising tide lifts all ships. And as I look out at these boats, I can't help but be reminded of the ways that every single one of you have risen to the challenge of this year. You have risen to the challenge to be more generous than ever, when it costs us more than it ever has before. And it's really because of every single one of you that we have been able to truly be a church that shows up for our community, that loves our neighbors, and that is committed to being here for good. So thank you so much. Love you. Can't wait for an incredible new year.